Hi, my name's Howard. I'm director of West Yorkshire Cameras in Leeds, and today I'm going to be shooting this, which is the much hyped, long awaited Phoenix 35mm colour emulsion, which is brand new. It's a brand new emulsion being made by Harman Photo in their factory just outside Moberly. It is not respooled. It's not repackaged. I've seen lots of interesting comments online. It's interesting to know what it is and see what people are saying about it, because a lot of people just didn't think that they would do it. And to be perfectly frank, I showed up at the press launch about a month ago. Well, it will be a month ago as of this date, which should be the release date. And I didn't believe it. I didn't even take a 35mm camera because I thought it was going to be a Bluetooth speaker or something. So yeah, very, very excited to be a part of this. And I wish my camera would focus on it, but it's not. And yeah, it's 35mm colour emulsion, and Harman describe it as an experimental film. So what they're going to do is they've created this product and they've tested it. They've done lots of internal testing. They're going to release this as a limited run, and then they're going to use the money generated by that and put it back into the film and improve it over time. So it should be a really interesting journey, and I think it's going to be a really interesting product. Hopefully it takes some really nice pictures. We're going to go out today. I'm here in Hawes in the Yorkshire Dales, so I'm going to be taking pictures of Hawes on this Phoenix film. And yeah, I'm just really grateful to the people at Harman for asking us to be part of this, because me and some of my colleagues went to the press launch. We got some details about it. They gave us some of these sample rolls, and been really excited to shoot it. So I just want to really thank the people at Harman, because I know they're all great people. It's quite a small team as well. And this film was just done by some engineers as a side project. They just were like, let's see if we can do it. They were pretty successful, apparently. It took them, I think, only 2 attempts, according to the guys over there. And yeah, then they thought, screw it, let's just make a new brand and we'll put it into production and see what happens. So yeah, I'm going to load it up in my Leica M3, which I've not taken out in quite a long time. So I thought it'd be a nice special occasion, take it out, and yeah, let's get some pictures. thanks for making it to the end of the video. I've never done a video like this before, so if it was not particularly exciting or engaging, then please forgive me. I pretty much just copied the tried and true film photography lo-fi YouTube formula. Anyway, I'll talk a little bit about the details about Harman Phoenix 200 now, and I'll show you some photos that my colleagues and I have taken in different lighting conditions. If you don't want to hear any details about the film and just want to see some sample shots, feel free to mute me now. I will not be offended. And also, sorry for yet more photos of my car. Yeah, I'll be the first person to admit the pictures from this particular day of filming were very flat and not particularly interesting. It was incredibly overcast all day, and I wanted to show the photos as they are, just straight from the lab with no processing. Apart from one photo, the bench one, I dodged that a little bit just to bring the foreground in, but I just wanted to show them as sample photos. This is what you're going to get back from the lab. So at the press launch, Harman suggested that this emulsion was variable ISO, and I would probably agree with them. In flatter lighting, more exposure seems to be needed, and in hindsight, I would have definitely shot these photos in HAWs at 100 ISO. In direct sun, it seems happier, it seems better, and I think rating for 200 ISO is fine in direct light. The DX coding on the roll certainly is for 200 ISO. The exposure latitude of the film does not seem particularly wide. The shadow details get lost quite quickly, and I think that's something that it could probably improve in future iterations of the emulsion, but if you enjoy high contrast photos, then definitely give it a try. Just like those Kodak Vision 500T films that are repackaged and their remjet is removed, the Harman Phoenix emulsion does not have an anti-halation layer, so bright points of light and the edges around backlit scenes can appear to glow quite strongly, as you can probably see in this picture. Some people enjoy this effect and some people don't, so it's a little bit of personal preference there. Personally, I would not have liked to have that in the shot, but you know, it adds a little bit of retro something, I suppose. So one thing I find really interesting, at the start of the video you can see when I'm loading the film in the camera, it has a yellow colour to the emulsion, and when you develop it, it has more of a purple hue to the negatives. So normal C41 colour film, when you develop it, the negs are brown sort of in colour. This is purple, and it's sort of more like a traditional black and white base colour to the film. So what this means is when you're going to scan the film that's been developed, the colours presets for C41 aren't going to be quite right. So what Harman are going to do is they're going to supply the optimal colour correction settings for labs when they're using their Frontier scanners, Noritsu scanners and whatnot. On a related note, the scans do seem to be quite unsharp across all the photos of Phoenix that I've seen. Keep in mind, this film is a work in progress. They are hoping to improve the recipe over time, and the next iteration will be slightly different to reflect this. This first batch of Phoenix is available now, or as of the release of the video. It should be December the 1st, and another production run is estimated for January, February. I don't know how large the total runs are, but each retailer is being allocated a particular number of rolls. As to 120 production, the Harman team sort of indicated at the press launch they'll consider it if demand is high enough, but it's not guaranteed. The recommended retail price for Phoenix is £13, which I think is about right. It's above some of the cheaper films, but it's below like the professional level Kodak stocks. I reckon if Harman can reduce this RRP with economies of scale down to about a tenner, whilst refining the product of the next few years, they'll have a really good film, and they'll have a decent shot, pun intended, at gaining a chunk of the colour film market. I'm personally really excited to see a major manufacturer enter the market with a new colour film that's not just repackaged Kodak. I think it will help stem the price inflation and bring an element of competition back to the colour film marketplace. Just want to say thanks again to the team at Harman for asking us to be part of the launch product, and I want to say thanks to Take It Easy Lab for developing the photos for us. You can also buy the film from them too. I hope you enjoyed some of the photos. If you have any questions, and I might be able to answer them, just ask them in the comments, and if I can, I'll reply.
And if you would like to buy another film camera that you definitely do not need from us at West Yorkshire Cameras, everything we've got's on our website. That's wycameras.com, or you can just follow us on our Instagram at wycameras and see what dumb shit we've got going on. Alright, see ya.